Taylor James Johnson here for FilmObsession.com, and I am at the Austin Film Festival. Whoa! Whoa, it's the 25th anniversary. That's like a quarter century. Yo, that's like a long time for having a film festival. And you know why? Because this film festival is pretty awesome. It's awesome. They've got a lot of different kinds of films. They have big blockbuster movies, or not blockbuster, but big movies that are going to get in theaters, and other small indie films that really this is their chance to shine, to find an audience. And I saw two of these small, interesting indie films today, and I would like to share them with you. The first film I saw was called Speaking in Tongues. It was a very interesting film. I didn't really know what to expect from it. I really just picked the films based on what was screening when I was here. And Speaking in Tongues was a film about it's about faith, the Christian faith, and it's almost an autobiographical tale of the filmmaker and his journey of discovery, rediscovery, of his faith or lack of faith. And it's the story of him joining this Christian group and him kind of embracing it, struggling with it. Is this the religion? Is this the path that he wants to take? And it asks a lot of interesting questions about religion, about God, scripture, all of the above. And my favorite part about this film is that throughout it, I really, it was like a roller coaster of, I was like, is this pro-Christian? Is this anti-Christian? Or is this falling somewhere in the middle? And I think after seeing the director do a Q&A after, yeah, it really did fall in the middle, because the first half of the movie, I'm thinking, is this a Christian film? And if it is, that's not unusual, but it's just that's not really something that I would expect to see at the Austin Film Festival. But then they started asking some questions, and the characters started to just kind of not lose their faith, but just question their faith and question themselves and question the group that they're in. But my favorite part about this film is how it was shot, how it was edited. It was real. It was gritty. It was almost documentary. It felt like a documentary. And the actors in this film are so natural that I honestly believed, I was like, well, these are real people. These are real Christian counselors. These are really, this is a real Christian youth group. But it wasn't. They were actors, and that's how good it is. That's the best compliment you can give an actor, is when, like, I didn't know you were acting. I thought that was just you on screen. And so I really praise the actors. I really praise the direction. They said it was an extremely small budget. So if you like films that kind of are just a really gritty, real slice of life, I recommend going to see, if you can. This was the world premiere, but if you get a chance, check out Speaking in Tongues. The next film I saw right after that was a film called The Comet, and this was a foreign film. And when I read the description in the little thing they give you here, where you can, like, what film do I want to see? I want to see this one. And I'm going to read the 2 sentences about it and decide from there. And I did, and this film said it was about a guy whose dad was kidnapped by aliens, and he's looking for the UFOs, and a comet is coming or something. So I was like, you got me. I'm a sci-fi guy. Armageddon, Deep Impact, I'm in it for the Comet movies. And the aliens, all that stuff, that is me. And then I got there, and it was kind of only half that. And that's kind of what made this film interesting, is that just like the film about faith that I was just talking about, this does the same thing, but with extraterrestrial life. Is this real, or is this kid, this main character, just crazy? Is this film going to turn into a full sci-fi film, or is it just going to remain a small, intimate, human, character-driven piece? And it was kind of half and half. It leaned more towards the realistic human character piece, because let me tell you the story. That a guy, when he's a little boy, his dad disappears after a comet flies by, and he grows up believing that in 10 years, when this comet returns, his father will also return. And so the whole film, you're asking yourself, is this guy crazy, or was he misinformed? Was he lied to? Or are the aliens really coming on this comet to bring his dad back? And it's kind of the struggles of, it depicts the struggles of how, a young man would be affected by that. His father suddenly leaving. Did he abandon him? Was he abducted? We don't know, and I'm not going to spoil it. But I could tell it was making the audience kind of scratch their heads. It plays around with reality and fantasy, and some scenes are like, is this in their mind, or is this a warped memory, or is this real? And you're kind of just focused on this main character the whole time, and what he's like, and how is he growing as a man, and while this comet is coming to Earth. And yeah, this film is not really what you would expect, but that's why I liked it so much. So The Comet, go see that, and Speaking in Tongues, go see that. And I'm gonna speak in some tongues now and say goodbye. Until next time, I'm gonna go see some more movies at the Austin Film Festival, but right now I think I'm just gonna go to bed, because I need sleep in between to enjoy the next film. But stay tuned for all of the happening cool Austin stuff. Thumbs up.